Green Estates. Diego's farm life is now officially back. So, first and foremost, a tour of the farm. The farmhouse. All the equipment. Obviously, we're getting later in the evening. The cows are all bedded up and fed, all content. And as you can see, there's nearly 5 million litres of straw in this barn. Oh, yes, we were in the middle of cleaning them out because the manure seems to have built up in here. And it's going to rain, so we are basically on the muck clean out. Obviously this one's full up, ready to go. He's on the flotation tyres so he can go out on the wet ground. As you can see, he's very, very, very busy rolling and spreading manure, so he's pretty caked up, not being washed down as a normal farm tractor would be left. Not everything's as clean as the John Deere here. Nice and clean. Bit of mud collecting on the steps, but nothing serious. You've got the slurry wagons and the manure spreader. Oh, we do have a Lamborghini there parked away for a rainy day. So we go over here and look around the beef cattle. All fed, bedded up. We don't have any milk cows here because it's just too much hassle. Got a few more cows in here. And then walk around the back. Around here, through the hedge, and hey presto, we got bale storage. We've got another cow barn here, which is very similar to the other barn, which also needs cleaning out right now, because otherwise we're going to have serious problems. We'll walk out the back. We've got a bit of deco out here. And as you can see, most of the ground here has been worked. So we've got a little plough there. We did have a few chickens here, but they've long since disappeared to allow for this barn over here to be built. Obviously we've got grass growing out here. On Green Estates, it's taken over with the proviso. There's old pasture, you plough it up and you make it work. So we got another barn in here, which we feed with articulated lorries. The cows are on slats, so there's never much manure in here. Got another barn there for machinery. All the way down the bottom here. Speed up just a little. Then we'll go up and have a look at the top shed up the top. Obviously that's my little combine I started with. We haven't upgraded much yet. So now we wander up into this barn. And I don't have milk cows in here again, it's beef. Drive out the back. They're all happy there. Apple trees with apples. An apple orchard that goes up to another field up here. Field of carrots growing. Nice. Back over here. A nice little apple orchard going here. Not too many trees because obviously you gotta water them. And it keeps you busy. Obviously we got a few apple trees out where the cows are, but that's not really hurting. Back down here. Basically got some slurry augers here to fill up the tankers and things. So this is the biggest dung spreader that I actually have downloaded from the mod store. So I generally keep it unfolded as I'm loading it and whatnot because it's just easier. Better put the lights on, that's not going to help. Okay, just turn this thing on. Let's unfold it again because I accidentally folded it. Okay, and away we go. Cab view. Everyone loves cab view, right? Luckily there's no telegraph poles out here, so we can not worry too much about looking out the back. And I'm trying to fertilize this field because after it's cut, this one might be going into a crop, so even if it isn't, it just helps the grass grow. And I have to admit that this is probably my favorite tractor in the whole game. So thank you to whoever modded this, because it is just brilliant. Okay, let's see where we are. This field's a bit of a funny shape, so you end up all over the shop if you're not paying attention. It's a bit of an L shape, so as you get to the bottom or across the top and down, you have to turn to do the bottom part. But obviously there is a lot of stuff in this machine. This basically emptied out the two little sheds. But the McCormick, I do like the McCormick. I don't know why. There's just something about it. It's brilliant. All rounder. The tyres on it, just something else. The way they've got the engine sound and everything, it just fits. But as you can see, this field is a weird shape. It goes down like this. And in the first field, there we got, I believe it's wheat in the first field. And as you can see, we've got neighbours here as well. There's another farm just down the road. And there's a town gentleman moved in down that track. He has 2 fields, 3 fields, some apple trees, and some... Ooh, we finished. And some greenhouses. So as you can see, this field is a funny shape, pretty much. And you have to be careful where you're driving, otherwise you end up anywhere in the dark. Oh, here we go, started raining. Never a good sign, rain. So yeah, what we'll do is first is load up... Oh, blimey, what am I doing? First of all, what we'll do is we'll load up everything that is in the sheds. Everything that's in the sheds will go out first. Then the piles in the shed will go out last. But by the looks of it, there's a lot of manure here. That's just from that little shed. Gee whiz. Right, well. We're going to need another field to spread. There's a lot of muck here. But as I say, no point washing the tractors while you're doing the mucky jobs. Oopsie, wrong button. There we go. Right. Doesn't matter if we overspread a bit out here, because I'll just plough it all in eventually anyway. Back the other way. And there is a dog here somewhere, but I'm not sure where he is. I think that black dot is not the dog. I think that's just a shadow of some kind. It's looking like I'm filling up the spots here nicely, so going to spread the bottom part in a minute. Starting to look dark all over here now, so that's a good thing. Although we do have 2 dung spreaders on the go, but obviously other people driving and they're not here right now, so the job still has to go on. So there we go. Green Hills Estate, this is the map, and I have to admit that so far, before the update, it was rough. This is the old map which hasn't been updated, but the newer map, they fixed the light and everything. It does make it difficult with the dark light. But once you've started a map, you can't really stop, because you put a lot of hours into it, and it's just keep going, plodding on until you get fed up with it, and then move on to something else. But I have to say, out of all the maps I've played, this probably tops No Man's Land. It's better, because the fields are all marked out. You have lanes, you have shops, you have some buildings. But you basically have to do the same, like starting again like No Man's Land, and this map is excellent for that. So anyone that's looking to start on a map very much like No Man's Land, start on this one, because it is a good starter map. That you start with a reasonable tractor, you start with a reasonable farm, and then you just up from it. It's pretty good. I'd recommend it. Anyway, on that note, I'm signing out because I got stuff to be getting on with. And I think that it's time to knock this on the head. Goodbye for now.